house connection. Maybe one more thing. One more thing. When we have the scraper tool and you were using it very nicely, we opened it, we put it onto it, we closed it. So make sure that we always start around in the center, in the middle of the blade to really remove right from the beginning the swab. Over time, this is a very special hard blade, might worn out. You will recognize it when your swarf, which is at the moment around 0.2 millimeters, very, very fine, becomes thicker, thicker, and thicker. The moment you recognize it's becoming thicker, you should change it. In the assembly instruction is a kind of let me just see, 1 second please.
قلنا هندسه السكريبر ده بيجي بالمقاسات مثلا عندنا اكتر من ماسوره مثلا 120 110 90 كده في كالبريشن ليها في معايير ليها
لا هو نفسه هذا بيجي بالمقاسات اللي انت
نفس ده بس كل واحد له مقاس.
هلا في عندنا واحد ثاني بيجي لاكثر من مقاس بيجي له معايير
مرة يسوي اللي مرة
There is a kind of an assembly instruction to really understand what are all the components, how should I use it, make sure that you're not hurting your fingers, and so on and so on. German and English, of course, we need to look for the English version. But there's also something which is related to the swarf. And we have actually a pipe diameter, in this case was a pipe 75 to 225 because it was a 110 millimeter. And the swarf size should be between 0.15 to 0.35 millimeter. So from time to time it's good to measure. The moment it overachieves 0.4, so it's getting really thicker, we need to change the blade because the blade are getting worn out. How to change it? 1 second. You might see there is a little Allen key. You open it and now, gentlemen, you might see there is a little number 1 and there's a little number 2.
Yeah.
We have 2 blades. So you open the screw, you turn it 180 degrees and you fix it. You have 2 blades and you can use it twice. And what I would recommend the moment you're starting on the second blade, please call Mr. Tarek or anybody from us that we provide you a new blade, but usually that holds for a very, very long time. But just that you are aware, open the screw, turn it around, fix it again, and you can reuse for the next hundreds of weldings. Yeah? That is the one thing. Maybe another information related to the welding machine. Even so, you're getting a good German-made machine. I'm very proud of the German machine, but it is a machine. Everything can break down.
Yes.
When something breaks down, if something breaks down, usually the most critical part is actually the pen or the scanner. It drops down, you are moving whatsoever. So if something happens, usually it's happening to the pen or to the scanner. In the welding machine, there is something here which is a little pen. If you click on this little pen, it's saying something like emergency input. Emergency input is the requirements of these little numbers here on top. 9, 5, 0, 6, whatsoever.
All the numbers.
All the numbers,
Yes.
exactly.
Okay.
Please put one by one there's numbers in.
And the double check.
And shall we do it? 1 second. Okay, so 9506
دخل يا جماعه من يكون
9506 183 108, I think 108 3905 3, 9, 0, 5, 7, 9, 1, 2,
换一下，
7, 9, oh, 1 second, 7, 9, 1, 2, 0, 7, 3, 5, 0, 3, and hopefully 5. Coupler, 110.
Good.
Yeah? So it is in, you don't need the barcode scanner if something happens. It's much easier. It takes time to put all the numbers in. But just, it's a, what we call emergency input, just in case something happens. Yeah? Then you can use this one. What else? What else? What else? What else? Anything else? I think if something happens, make sure that you have a good generator that will really in the range of 220, 230 volt with around 60 hertz.
If on the side and we don't have source of electric from home building, can we use a motor?
Yes, a generator. Definitely. Let me just, I hope, 1 second, please. We have all the technical details about the generator. So it should be 190 to 250 hertz AC and the kilowatt. Yeah. If you're fulfilling these requirements, no problem. Maybe one thing, and very good that you mentioned generator. In case the generator runs out of power, gasoline, whatsoever. Now I was doing my welding and the generator stopped.
Yes.
The welding stopped.
During welding.
During welding, exactly. What you please do, wait the entire cooling time, in this case 10 minutes, and redo the entire welding. You don't need to cut it out and throw it away, just do one more time the full welding as it would be not welded. And then it is fine. You can do one re-welding of it in case, like what we had earlier, that the problem was related to the machine. If the machine stops, then usually there are error messages. Error messages are mentioned also here. We have error messages, and then it gives numbers, different types of numbers. And then just number 2, it's saying temperature out of range. The machine, for example, only works in the temperature range of -10 to +45 degrees. If it becomes hotter, and now important is hotter meaning under the shade here. So at the moment it shows 39. If it becomes 45 and higher, I really recommend to have a kind of shade to protect a little bit the machine so we can go on. But these are the limitations, because then the machine is saying, usually according to international law, we should not work on site. These are the things, but please check it over here. We give the numbers of error. It's giving an error number 5, 10, whatsoever, and then you can read. Operating voltage out of range. Check your extension. If, for example, the extension is too small, and you have a very long line, that might affect the power supply.